Hey, I'm Blake.
And I'm Dave.
And we're back. It's another weekly movie stream, Dave. We had the week off, man.
We did. We had the whole week off. Just kidding. We had no time off at all.
we didn't really have time off. But
No.
But I did have a good time. Did you have a good time?
I had a time.
Fair enough.
I had a time, yes.
Well, sound off in the chat. We have Cloby1. We have First Prize Games here. So, hey to everybody else.
What's up, everybody?
What's up? So, Dave.
Yes.
The eternal question. Since you did technically get a week off, did you watch anything for fun?
I did.
Hey, we got Hawk Rules. What's up? Okay, tell me.
I watched all 3 episodes of The Last of Us.
Oh, shit. Dude.
Yeah.
Righteous.
Yeah.
How was it?
Oh, excuse me. It was actually really fucking good.
I heard it's awesome. I've had people chirping at me. I think our Discord was sounding off about it as well. And yeah, I got to take the time to watch it because I heard it's really great.
It's really good. I will say though that I apparently I don't know if you know anything about the lore of the games or whatever, but
a little bit, tiny bit.
So basically, the lore of the games is that it's zombies, but it's like what are mushrooms technically?
Fungi?
Fungus, but it's fungus-based zombies.
Oh, cool. Delicious.
Right? And apparently people who are like huge fans of the game are getting mad at people calling them zombies.
they're fungus-based organisms.
No, they're calling them like clickers or something. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, they're not zombies. They don't get reanimated. Well, that's not a zombie requirement, actually. So,
I guess the tenets of a zombie are not as well defined, I think, as people would maybe like them to be. I like it being nebulous because I can call anything a zombie. Fight me, please don't fight me.
No, yeah, I
will lose.
Yeah, I am having a hard time today with this damn light.
I don't know. I like your spooky lighting, dude. I think you should lean into it.
I hate everything so much.
It's fine. I have really high key lighting, so I look as Scandinavian as possible. My sweet porcelain skin. Very, very shiny. Well, that's cool, man. Minus the light stuff. It sounds good, and I can't wait to dive in. I know people are raving about episode 3 and Nick Offerman's performance and all this stuff, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, he crushed it. I'm not gonna lie to you, he crushed it.
He's a great dramatic actor. Did you ever see the show Devs, the Alex Garland show?
No, I've never even heard of it.
Oh, it's good. It was going on during the pandemic, and Nick Offerman is the star of it. It's a more serious role. He's so good. So good.
I love Nick Offerman so much. I think he doesn't get enough credit. I don't know.
Agree.
I have no reason to say that outside of just my own personal opinion because I've never seen anybody not give him credit.
Well, I just don't know if he's taken as seriously as a dramatic actor as he could be, but I think he's working on it. And I think I don't know. I think he has a long career ahead of him, and I hope he does.
There we go. I figured it out.
Look at you, looking good.
Got it. Sorry, everybody.
That's all right. I forgive you for now. But I got to watch 2 new movies.
Yes. What are they?
Yes. So I technically saw 3 of them, but 2 of them are the same movie. I saw Brandon Cronenberg's Infinity Pool, which is his next movie. It just came out. The last movie he put out was a movie called Possessor, which I really, really liked. And Infinity Pool is fucked. It is depraved. It is very dark. I have heard. It is a great film. I really, really enjoyed it, man. I really did. And I got to see it with a Q&A with Brandon Cronenberg, and it also stars Mia Goth. And so both Cronenberg and Mia Goth were there to talk about stuff, which sounds awesome. But the moderator was fucking awful, dude.
Oh, no.
The moderator was so bad. She was very... she's kind of trying to make jokes, and then she was very like fanboying both of them and stuff, and then would talk for like 3 or 4 minutes about something, and then try to turn it over to them. And both of them on separate occasions were like, "What was it? Was there a question or what's up?" I'm not kidding. So terrible moderation, but aside from that, a great movie. I definitely recommend going to see the film. But I also saw the new experimental horror film Skinamarink, and I saw it twice, not on purpose. People were talking about it. This is a big film. People were talking about it on TikTok. It had leaked from one of the online film festivals, and people on TikTok and stuff were like, this is the scariest movie. And I don't really know anything about that stuff, but I had a night to myself, and I thought, hey, I'm going to go see a late night movie. So I went and saw it in a theater with maybe 10 other people. And the film starts and the film goes, and it is an experiment in patience, if nothing else. It is. It's a lot. So it's really cool. It's very lo-fi. And when the film ended, all the credits are at the top. So it just says the end, and then the lights come on. And everybody in my theater just sat there and I'm not exaggerating, for 2 whole minutes without saying a word. And it was just kind of like, is it done? Is that the thing? Did we do the thing? Was that it? And so then a friend of mine, Sarah, she got tickets to, another screening of it this past Thursday downtown, a bigger screening at the Ace Theater, moderated. Well, it's a Q&A with the director, who's a Canadian guy. And all right, ban him, Jordan. Thanks, you fucker. Anybody else in the chat, you're welcome to come by. Don't sell us boner pills. or whatever the fuck this guy's trying to sell. But this second screening was really great because it was a full packed house, and the director was there for Q&A, but it was moderated by Patton Oswalt.
Love Patton Oswalt.
He's so funny, dude. It was great. And this man is a really great moderator on top of a hilarious comedian. And so we watched the film, and the second time it was a lot better. So I do recommend it, but go in knowing that it's an experimental film. There's no traditional narrative, no traditional actors, and that's all I really want to say about it.
Cool.
It's very David Lynchian, I think. So
interessante.
Yeah, no. So I enjoyed that. So I had a good time seeing both of those things, and I definitely recommend both. There's overlap of similar audiences, but if you're looking for something a little more traditionally shot, don't watch Skinamarink. You will fucking hate it. This would have been, it's an hour and 40 minutes long, and it would have been an hour 40 on the Dave-O-meter. You would have been so fucking mad at this movie. That's all I could think the first time I saw this. Was like, man, if I would have taken Dave to see this, he would have been so fucking mad at me. So you're welcome.
Well, thank you. Although I got to say, now I want to see it.
I mean, listen, you should. This is a movie you should see in a theater, or you should see it alone, with nothing else going on. Turn your phone off. Pay attention to it.
Oh.
Turn your phone off, Dave. You have to. Because that's what I'm saying. If you have other distractions, you will get distracted. It's a slow-ass movie.
Second thought.
Yeah.
I'm distracted right now. I don't even have my phone.
Yeah, you can stream it right now on Shudder. It's SHUDDER. It's a Shudder film. So
cool.
Check it out maybe if you want. So
sure.
That's what I mean,
I don't know. With all the extra free time and the fact that I totally have a legal driving license right now, that's sounds like a plan.
Sounds really great. Sounds really good. But short of that, a little housekeeping here. Yes, we were off a week, but. Yeah. Dave, we had a new podcast episode come out last Monday, didn't we?
Yeah, we sure did. It was my birthday, technically on Tuesday. We were going to stream on my birthday, but I was like, I don't want to. So,
true.
But it was for my birthday. It was the Mighty Ducks episode.
Yes.
Mighty Ducks versus D2.
Yes, and happy birthday. I know I told you in real life, but happy birthday on stream officially.
Thank you.
Because it's not a real happy birthday unless other people are there to witness it.
Right. If a tree falls in the woods. Does anyone ever wish you a happy birthday?
Fair enough. But yeah, that's a fun episode. We also got another episode coming out next Monday, a week from yesterday, which falls on...
Hey, thanks, Wendy.
It falls on a little holiday we got coming up.
Oh, does it? That's weird. That's weird.
Your favorite holiday, maybe.
Yeah, it's up there. My favorite worst holidays ever. It's Valentine's Day. Yeah, Valentine's episode.
It's true.
And it's two of the most dramatic romantic movies, not rom-coms, because we don't dip our toes in that pool.
No. Romance films.
Romance films, yes. It's The Notebook versus A Walk to Remember.
Yes, Nicholas Sparks manipulates your emotions. The movies. So it's a big fuck you from us, and but enjoy the episode. It should be good.
It's gonna be a good one.
I think so. But short of that, Dave, I think we can move on. We got some movie news, man. There's some stuff going on in the movie world.
There's some drama.
Oh yeah, okay, hit me with it.
Well, number one, the biggest, I guess not the biggest in Hollywood, but the biggest affected is AMC has decided to go with a tiered pricing system.
Yeah,
because really, we just really want to drive home the fact that some of y'all are poor. And
the poor's got to get shoved in the front.
Right. There's three pricing options. Standard Sightline will offer traditional seating prices across the most common seats in the auditoriums. Yeah. Value Sightline will be available for AMC Stubs members and offer seats in the front row of the auditorium. And Preferred Sightline will charge seats in the middle of the auditorium at premium rates, with AMC Stubs A-list members being able to pre-book Preferred Sightline seats.
Bro. Dude, yes. hey, Max, how's it going?
What's up, Max?
She did, dude. So AMC is essentially like, hey, man, now that most of the pandemic thing, if you remember that stuff, we're kind of rolling off it. More people come back to the theater. How can we fuck them over?
Right.
How can we make everybody upset and never want to go to a theater ever again? Fuck you, AMC. This is the dumbest shit.
Apparently, a lot of people are really pissed, and like celebrity, like Elijah Wood took to Twitter and tore them apart.
Yep, as he should, because it's stupid.
It's insane.
It's the same thing with the fucking Netflix password sharing thing. That's going on.
What? So explain to me exactly what that is, because I don't know for sure.
They have rolled back the rules. Netflix was saying that you can't share your password anymore. And the initial things that came out were saying, that people on devices that you're sharing a password with have to connect to the home local network once every 31 days or whatever, or your account gets banned. What? And I'm like, they've talked it back. They've rolled it back because they started rolling it out in Latin American countries before the US. And there's such a big backlash. They're like, well, maybe, no, that's not exactly what we're going to do. But I was like, dude, I'm literally going to cancel my Netflix subscription.
I probably will too.
Because that's dumb. Like, I know in a lot of younger Gen Zers too are going to learn about what torrents are all over again.
I know how to get around the Netflix password sharing. So if you give me $5 each, I can help you all out.
Okay, hop into the Discord and we will together screw over Netflix by not screwing them over and doing what we have always been able to do.
Also, can't you avoid all that with a VPN?
No,
but you have to VPN into your home network.
Yes.
So you get a VPN on a laptop, you connect to that home network, and then you bridge your network to that device. Boom. Done. Fucking Netflix.
Yeah, we have Clovey one. We have First Prize Films. We're gonna have First Prize other stuff, but First Prize IT, First Prize IT Solutions with Jordan.
Love that. Love that so much.
Or spin off into a stream. It's gonna be really boring, but informative.
Yeah, it's gonna be very dry.
I watch it. It's not a dig at you. It's just very technical. Jordan.
Does it make me feel uncomfortable?
Yeah. Listen, I think the AMC thing is fucking embarrassing, and I hope they walk it back because they were just bitching about how we can't get people on going to theaters anymore, and now they are, and now they're fucking us.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I don't get it.
Absolutely ridiculous. And I bet you the premium prices are going to be fucking through the roof.
Well, yeah, because they're gonna try to be like, well, if you're a Stubs member, then it doesn't matter. Just keep giving us your money. Hate them.
Cool. So I'm never going to another AMC theater.
Me either. There's an AMC that's the closest theater to me, but I like to go. I'll go to a Cinemark. It's a little farther, but a little comfier. Little less vomit on the floors. So that's cool. Fair. But yeah, anyway. I have more exciting news.
Okay.
Less complainy news.
Okay.
Although I have plenty of that. But
go on. I'm listening.
So you know me, Dave. You know me very well. I like dark thriller kind of movies.
You don't say.
Yeah, right. I know, weird. But one of my favorite directors of all time is David Fincher.
Mm-hmm.
I love the man. One of my favorite films of all time is his movie Seven, starring Brad Pitt, if you recall, and Morgan Freeman. And anyway,
what's in the box?
What's in the box? So, David Fincher, he's coming out with a new movie, which is actually going to Netflix. Fuck you, Netflix. Yep. It's called The Killer. And what is so great about this is he's teaming up with Seven writer Andrew Kevin Walker, who I think is an incredible writer. He also wrote a little film, a Nicolas Cage film called 8mm, which is really great. But he's also teaming up with some of my favorite composers, Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, for the score. This is going to be a powerhouse film, dude. It's like some of my favorite things all coming together again, like reuniting the band. We're getting the band back together, Dave.
Oh, cool. Well, that'll be fun. I
can't fucking wait, dude. I listen to a lot of music, like film scores too, especially like when I'm writing or doing work that doesn't require me listening to something as an editor. And I'm a huge fan of Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross's scores, specifically like Gone Girl and even like Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and the Social Network score is really great. I love them. So I'm really excited for more scores, more music. Oh, yes, and the Watchmen soundtrack too, Max. Exactly. I think they're incredibly talented, and I'm excited for this movie and soundtrack and the writing, everything. Anyway, that's just me fanboying.
You're more than welcome to fanboy. You know, speaking of directors here, I have a piece of movie news that I'm not going to lie, and I might get some flack for this.
Okay.
Kind of made me mad.
Okay. What's up?
21-year-old Finn Wolfhard has made his directorial debut.
I have this on my list as well. Tell me more.
Apparently, his horror comedy Hell of a Summer looks remarkably close to Stranger Things. And I saw that and I'm like, fucking really?
Right.
21-year-old kid being a director just because for what? Like he's gonna do the same thing as he already did, but make it a comedy?
Oh, see, okay. I am actually, you're gonna catch some flack from me. Because here's the thing. People are comparing this to Stranger Things because like the first look pictures are kids with flashlights walking around in the woods looking for a spooky something. That's a trope. That's been a trope for decades and decades. Anything post Stranger Things with any of these kind of elements, people are like, it's like Stranger Things. It's like Stranger. Yes, I don't know. Finn Wolfhard was in Stranger Things. I don't know. I think it's going to be fine. I don't know why people are shitting their pants over it. I don't care either. But whatever. Let the kid have a film. Whatever. You know who's producing this movie too?
Who?
Jason Bateman.
Why?
Jason Bateman's a talented producer and director.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. But why? I don't
know. He's on board because the film's gonna make money regardless. That's why he can make a film. He wrote and directed it as well. I don't know anything about it. I'm interested to see it because with the whole nepotism thing, people have been like losing their minds over it lately. It doesn't bother me that much as long as the person who's getting the opportunity is like trying, you know.
but I mean, like that's what I'm saying. Like you kind of brought my thought of like the deeper thought of why I was irritated to life, to words. Is that he's a 21-year-old kid who is a talented actor, sure. His first, the first teaser of the first directorial thing he's ever done is a trope. It's like, okay, see.
Well, but we don't know. But it's just like images. I don't think there's been a trailer. There's not much plot details about it. So that's why I'm like, save your opinions, I think. In my opinion, save your opinions for later when we know more. Because I think to attach to like some images or still shots, like, hey, that's a trope. That's the same thing. Who cares, dude? We don't know anything yet. So it's not going to bother me unless it's a really shitty and lazy film. Then I will be pissed.
Well, it's like, but the other part of that to me is that, you know, actors who usually make the switch to a director,
sure,
do so like later in their lives.
Sometimes.
Mostly the more recently. And I don't know. I just like everybody's freaking out. Not freaking out, but it's like everyone's making a big deal about his first director. What? Because he was in Stranger Things. If he was not like famous for Stranger Things, no one will care.
Oh well, no, for sure. But it is kind of like, okay, this is probably a bad analogy. So whatever, talk shit to me if you want, chat. But it's like when Michael Jordan went from basketball to playing in the minor leagues, playing baseball, and he fucking sucked. But that team got more coverage than they ever got and probably ever will get in their fucking lifetimes. Just because Michael Jordan is one of the best basketball players of all time. So it's kind of like, I don't know, where do you draw the line? Like, well, we're not giving him any coverage unless we think the movie's good. It's going to get covered. It's just the way media works. It's just the way that, especially like media coverage of media works. You know, it's a name game. It's a name game because if they get the hype, more people are going to see it no matter if it's shitty or not, because, hey, we know that guy. He's in the stuff from The Thing. So here, sure. And that's whatever. I think that's the name of the game. So I don't have any problems with it unless the movie fucking sucks.
I think it's going to suck.
Then I'll be upset.
I have a feeling it's going to suck.
I'm reserving all of my feelings because I like a good horror comedy. So I'm going to give it a chance.
I mean, yeah. I'll give it a chance as in, like, I'll hear your opinion on it because I'm
not going to go see it.
No, I refuse.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, sir. But I do have news about somebody who I think really does deserve getting a deal. Got a deal. We're talking about the director, Zach Cregger, from Barbarian. He wrote and directed the film Barbarian. So New Line Cinema acquired his original script. It's called Weapons. And essentially, he got a crazy deal. He got a crazy deal and a lot of money for this script and movie. He brought along his like producing partners and stuff. And of course, the movie, like I said, is called Weapons. Plot details have not been revealed, but it's been described as a multi and interrelated story horror epic. Excuse me, that is tonally in the vein of Paul Thomas Anderson's Magnolia, which I have to say sounds pretty cool. If you can pull it off. Nobody can just make a Magnolia.
Yeah.
So, I'm a huge fan of that movie. It's decidedly not a horror film, but I love the film. It's horrific in its own ways, but I'm really interested to see where this goes.
I mean, especially after seeing Barbarian. Yeah.
Right?
Like, that fucked me up, and I want to see what else this guy's going to do.
Oh, me too, dude. I think he's super talented. He's been in the game for a long time. And, he like one of the studios that one of the smaller studios that I think we talked about this when we saw Barbarian. Yeah. One of the smaller studios that's attached to this. I think it is Barbarian was a bigger studio acquired the film, but a smaller studio called Boulder Light was attached for a while. And I did some pitches years ago for Boulder Light Pictures. Yeah. But when they were making like really, really, really like low micro budget horror films and stuff, I did some pitches for them and worked on some treatments for them.
Oh, that's cool.
Nothing. Oh, yeah, they were pretty nice people, and nothing ever panned out with it. But it's good to see that they're doing stuff, man. They're doing big stuff.
Yeah, that's always cool to see somebody or some like company that you worked with like blowing up. That's why when we were talking about Hellraiser, I was like, I know that guy.
Yeah, exactly. Hey,
that guy looks familiar. Speaking of people getting like their due, whatever.
Yeah.
A24 has released a new magazine for Brendan Fraser returning to acting. Many have dubbed it the Renaissance.
Wait. A24 is like publishing a magazine? Is it like a one-off thing or like a series?
They released a throwback magazine that celebrates his return to acting, and it's inspired by the style of popular magazines geared towards teenagers during Fraser's initial rise to fame.
Oh, like in the 90s?
Mm-hmm. Aronofsky also penned the introduction, praising his performance in The Whale, stating, "He embodied everything I saw in Charlie: deep empathy, gentle humor, and a searing emotional intelligence." And you can buy it through A24 for $6.
Hot damn! I would love to buy that. That sounds great. Good for Brendan Fraser, man. The man's a gem. God love him, American hero.
And say I'm all about it. I didn't realize everybody loved him so much, but hey, pizzas,
hey, pizzas. Yeah,
but
the
down,
man's a classic. Yes.
Damn it.
I'm glad. And all the. I mean, we talked about this a couple weeks ago on stream. All the really, really great nominations this year for a lot of really great films and things that you and I both loved. But also for things that we still have yet to discover. So, did they do one for Uncut Gems, Max? That's awesome.
I bet it was the most boring magazine ever.
See, I didn't know. Fuck you, Dave. Wow. Just coming in hot, just changing the tone up on me. Damn,
sure
son.
I'm doing it, man.
Wow.
Doing it.
It's a big fuck you for me, dog.
Pizza's I got a new chair for Christmas, dog. Where you been?
Yeah. Anyway, god damn it. I was having such a good time, Dave. You fucker. Listen, the time has come. We're here to talk about stuff that we went to do initially. We're talking about two films of which I've never seen before. We're talking about Pacific Rim and Power Rangers from 2017. Whatever. I've been trying to get you to watch a lot of movies on this stream. A lot of things you've never seen.
Pizzas. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Dave's just like a little shorter than me in real life.
Maybe like half an inch.
Maybe. I just want to assert my dominance.
This is definitely a Hawk Brothers production here, so
it's fucking true.
Fucked on this.
It's true, but anyway, I make you watch a lot of things, especially for the stream, because I've been trying to catch you up with cinema over the past 40 years. It's gone on. Classics you might have missed, and so now we're talking about some films that you and Jordan, our mod, and my brother have seen that you wanted to introduce me to. And so one of those films was 2013's Pacific Rim, directed by Guillermo del Toro. So if you're ready, we can get into that.
Let's fucking do it, bruh.
All right, let's see a little trailer for this, Jordan.
We always thought alien life would come from the stars. But it came
really? Did we?
beneath the Pacific.
Sounds
What the hell is going on?
The first kaiju made land in San Francisco.
Godzilla.
The second attack hit Manila.
Godzilla.
Then the third one hit Cabo.
Godzilla 2.
And then we learned this was not going to stop. In
Godzilla
order to
King of the
fight
Monsters.
we created monsters of our own. We needed a new weapon.
And
The
okay.
program was born.
I love it.
Two pilots. Our minds, our memories. Connected.
It's actually pretty spot on trailer.
I mean, yeah, they're basically telling the whole movie.
Thank God. Saves us a little work.
Today, at the edge of our hope. At the end of our time,
I love that.
we've chosen to believe in each other.
Is this a movie about the Iron Giant?
Face the monsters that are at our door.
This movie is
Today we
a representation of my.
are the apocalypse.
This movie is my stress dreams personified.
I was gonna say, Blake, did you write this?
Decidedly no.
It is pretty cool.
I mean, it's a pretty stacked cast. I'll give you
It
that.
fucking is, yeah.
Pacific Rim.
That was a T-Rex noise.
Wait. T-Rex noise. Dave, are you up to date on your T-Rex noises?
What?
Do you know what a T-Rex sounds like?
Based on Jurassic Park, that.
No, sorry. Caw-caw! They're more bird-like in there. I'm pretty sure.
Can I put in my 2-week notice? Is that
Anthropology Weekly just updated us.
No.
So Dave, even though the trailer just basically told us the story, but can you succinctly tell us what the fuck Pacific Rim is about?
Succinctly?
In your Dave way. Whatever.
Charlie Hunnam gets tired of riding motorcycles in Los Angeles and decides, I'm going to fight giant monsters with giant
mech suits.
Robots. Mech suits? I don't know. Iron Man suits. But that require 2 people because that's a thing.
It is now.
Two people are gonna fucking have good fighting skills, coordination at the same time. Anyway, there's this rift in the fucking middle of the Pacific Ocean, and these giant Godzilla monsters or
kaiju.
Fucking sure. Godzilla
kaiju.
Monsters or fucking Cloverfield monsters or fucking any giant monster film we've ever seen.
Kaiju.
Sure. Come through the rift, and we gotta fight them, or they're gonna kill us all.
Oh, for sure. They're a lot. So this feels like a Godzilla film, a better one.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In my opinion, absolutely. This is a really fun film. I've never seen this movie. I've never seen this movie ever, and I knew it was robot battles and monsters. And I'm like, fine, like whatever. And I get why people like that. I have never been like drawn to the storyline enough to like go out of my way to see it. But somebody I know, in fact, somebody I'm blood related to, fucking loves this movie. A little guy
Is
named
it your mom?
I don't think Wendy's seen this before, but Jordan, thanks for tuning in, buddy. Thanks for modding our stream. When did you see Pacific Rim, and why is it your favorite movie? Okay, yeah, exactly. I need you to.
Sorry, I had to interrupt you. It was so good. I just had to tell you before you finished answering the question.
So we're getting there. We're talking about our likes of Pacific Rim. What makes you like? I love this film.
Charles Hunnam.
That's it.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
God damn
I knew it.
I didn't even watch the movie. I just looked at the cast list. And I was like, this is it.
This is it. Yeah. We got Idris Elba in it. We have Charlie Handman. We have some other people.
Oh.
But for real, Jordan, what do you love about this movie? We're in the likes department here.
Okay, we got an hour and a half. So the movie starts off with Charlie Hunnam, which is really good, and I was like, that's pretty cool. And it ended with Charlie Hunnam in there too, and everything in between had him in there too. So that was pretty cool.
Descriptive, if nothing else.
Yeah. Oh my god!
I don't even watch it with the sound on.
Sounds
that
like
tracks.
Yeah, whatever. It's just like I'm gonna leave you to your special time with this movie. But as a first-time watcher, I was really amazed by a number of things in this movie. First off, how actually good of a structured film this is. This is Guillermo del Toro, one of the best directors, in my opinion, working today. The man could do any genre.
Apparently,
he can do any genre. He can do fantasy and horror and drama. And he's like, yeah, let's make a robot battle movie. Fuck it, I don't know. And he did, and it's great. It's great. It's great. I don't know. I think it's great. I think it is a great film. I have more thoughts on that a little bit later, but what are some of the things you liked about this, Dave? Have you seen this before?
I have never seen it before. We watched it for the stream.
Nice.
And I was really excited to see why Jordan loved it so much. And about 20 minutes in, I was like, oh, was he being sarcastic? I feel like maybe he was being sarcastic because immediately off the bat, not immediately. The first few scenes were fine, with the brothers and like the fighting and the, oh no, he died. Oh, what happened? But then like very shortly after that, I'm like, oh man, that's cheesy.
I mean, I understand that. And I'm not going to lie to you. I don't have a whole lot to say about this movie because it rides that fine line of like, this is a fine movie. And I think I'm enjoying myself for the most part. But I don't know if it's something that's going to like really stick with me. But I don't know. Okay, so getting into the film, right? There's these kaiju. They come from the sea and they fuck up cities and people. So of course, what the natural thing to do is build giant robots, right? To fight them.
Yeah, sure.
Like, no, it makes sense because with all this technology, you got to build robots, not to like send lasers to them. You got to fucking street fight them. Like, there's no other like mystical things or like a neutron something or other sci-fi things. No, we're just gonna fucking brawl, like just like punching these monsters in the face. I love that. It's brute force, and I mean, how else would you do it? I guess, but it is. And pizzas, you're right. It's a fun popcorn ride, and there is a line, pizzas, in this movie where it's like, it said something about kick his ass. I'm like, kick his ass, Seabass. Again, I'm alone here in my apartment yelling at my TV about a monster battle. It's just as sad as it sounds. But I was enjoying that because it is, I don't know, I don't think it fully moves into like schlocky territory for me quite, because I think it's taken just seriously enough, because we have that brother dynamic with Charlie Hunnam and Charlie Hunnam's brother, and
but for like 5 minutes,
whatever the fuck their name is. But it's a nice setup, and it gives us the thing, because what they have to do is like mentally, it's called drifting. They have to like mentally connect their brains to control the giant monster, or the giant robot, which are called Jaegers, which also gives me a hangover from college. Like I hear them, I like barf in my mouth a little bit, but I'm like, whatever, it's fine. It is cheesy with some of the stuff, but I think it is fun. Here's my thing though.
Okay.
This is a theory. This is a fan theory, and you're welcome to write this down. So there's a scientist character named Newt, played by Charlie Day. Right. I think, in my personal opinion, again, fan theory, I think Newt is actually Charlie Kelly from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, after Charlie huffed way too much glue out of a sock one day, and it rewired his brain, and now he's brilliant, so he left the gang behind to fight kaiju.
I mean...
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong!
Okay.
Confirmed. So anyway.
Wait, hang on. Give me a second. I gotta come up with some kind of argument here.
I don't trust you, so that's why.
Let me see.
It all checks out.
No, because it's set in the future. It's set in the future, and Charlie is not 100 and something years old. So you're wrong.
But also, maybe this is all in Charlie's head. Maybe he got locked in the freezer.
He's not even the main character of his own fever dream.
But that makes sense. That absolutely makes sense to me. Pizzas is right. I'm just saying. But so I do think, how do you feel about the relationship between Charlie Hunnam's character Raleigh, and there's a woman that named Mako, who she decides, essentially the Jaeger program, the big robot program, is shut down by the government in terms of their operations, and they decide, like, we're just gonna build a big fucking wall instead, which works. No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
So they had to revitalize the giant robot fights because, world star hip hop and all, and so there's only a few pilots who can hack this out. So they get him, Charlie Hunnam's character Raleigh, and he gets to basically work with Mako, this woman. And how do you think their dynamic is in this movie? How do you feel about it? Because he had lost his brother, and now has to team up with this woman, and they gel pretty quickly.
I thought it was forced as fuck.
Yeah?
I thought it was super forced because they gel over a fight, like a training fight. That's how they gel.
Yeah. No, well,
Just one of them?
there's a little bit before. There's a little bit beforehand.
A couple of conversations in passing.
There's some instinctual stuff. Sometimes, Dave, to be a Jaeger pilot, you just feel it, man. You're right here in your guts and your soul.
I can't wait to give the Dave-O-meter rating on this movie.
They don't have chemistry at all. But
chemistry.
But I didn't take their relationship as a romantic one, and like when it kind of started like hinting at those things, I was like, stop it.
I did too, because it was like, no,
this is unnecessary.
First of all, I don't believe you. I don't believe you all, even a little bit. Second of all, you talked like 3 times, and then you had one training fight together, and all of a sudden, like, we're meant to be partners.
Well, that's what I was hoping, Pizzas. I was hoping that they were like colleagues, and Dave, like, to your point, like, I can see, like, like meeting people and talking with people, and like, oh, we would work well together in like my industry or whatever. But like, I can't imagine like, oh, we work well together. Let's be soulmates. I don't know. There's definitely no chemistry there.
Honestly, to me, I was like, what is this, 90 Day Fiance?
Post-apocalypse 90 Day Fiance.
Get out of here. I didn't believe it. I didn't like it either.
No, I feel that. But I think everybody in this movie... Oh, fucking rip. I was hoping nobody said that.
Damn.
All right, we got a Necco time redemption here. It's white, so maybe it's mystery.
I got yellow. No, I think that's peppermint or something. I don't know. Here we go.
I hope so. Here we
go. Up.
Ow, my teeth. Everything's bad. Hi, Icky. You're tuned into the worst part of the stream. Oh, this isn't good. I say that every time, but god damn it. Oh, nah. Anyway.
I hate everything about this.
No. Fuck.
I couldn't even have gotten a good one. Oh, I don't have any good ones for a while. Fuck. It's literally like purple, green, yellow, purple, brown.
I'm trying not to look at my Necco lineup, so I become less depressed to up my medication.
Icky, there's not good ones, but there's less horrible ones. Like the pink ones are okay.
Listen, we're gonna end up as Necco sommeliers, I promise.
Necco-miers. How do you say that? Sommelier.
Sommelier.
Necco-mier.
Become Necco Somalians.
Whoops.
Oh no. Okay.
Pizza's funny story. We were off last week, and I was here editing. I was sitting here editing one of our podcast episodes, and I was like, "Oh man, I have really bad heartburn." And I ate like 3 of them, and it worked.
No way.
It worked.
Okay, confirmed. Theory confirmed. If I ever go back to get my master's or my doctorate at college, my thesis is going to be on the sustainability of Neccos and digestive issues.
Oh, God.
So I will say, though, in terms of things I do like about Pacific Rim, I think the CG holds up pretty fucking well.
I would say, yeah, that's the CG was really good. I will say that.
Like, I was surprised. It's a 10-year-old movie, which isn't that old considering like our technology hasn't gone too crazy, in terms of leaps and bounds, like a 1980 to 2000 kind of leaps and bounds thing.
Yeah.
But this looks good. It looks better than the Godzilla movies I've seen, hands down.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think I think all of it looked great. I was never like at any of the CG. Excuse me. I liked it. That was probably one of the only parts of the movies I really did genuinely like.
I feel it. And yeah, no, I agree with you, Pizzas. All the fights take place at night. It's like, it's smart. Like, if it's same with like Cloverfield stuff. I don't think Cloverfield, if you paused it, it looks good, but like it happens fast and it's dark and they were smart enough to do it that way. And so it holds up. in my opinion, for sure. But I do have to admire the acting here. This is a ridiculous concept, like on paper.
Yeah.
And everybody gave it their all. Like everybody's going for it.
Really?
I think so.
I felt like 3 out of the 4 biggest ones phoned it in.
Oh, really?
I did, yes.
Yo, Adam, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Adam? Oh, well, thank you. We appreciate you.
Yeah, likewise, sir. Likewise. Give Adam's channel a check out if you guys want. I don't know when you stream, but nice to see you, bud. But listen, I think the one thing, though, again, talking about Charlie Day, he's another person who plays the same fucking character in everything he's in. He's like, whoa. He's just he's that guy. Mm-hmm. He's that guy. But it works for his character. Is annoying. Oh, really? I thought you did stream. I thought you were streaming games at one point, bud. My bad. Don't check out his channel.
Yeah, don't go there. fuck that, apparently.
Yeah, fuck that. But we're glad you're here.
You can stay, but fuck your channel, apparently.
No. I don't agree with this. But I do have to say the thing that the one character that annoyed the piss out of me was Newt's coworker Gottlieb. The guy who plays, I don't know who the guy is who plays him. This character felt over the top in a movie that is over the top.
Yeah, I did not like him. I did not like Ron Perlman's character. I did not like Idris Elba's character.
Dude, Ron Perlman is chewing up the scenery like he hadn't eaten in a year, dude. Like, the man is going hard. Like, oh, well, good. Well, we're glad you're a viewer here, man. It's always good to see you here.
Absolutely.
But I don't know. I don't really have that much to say about this movie. You know, I kind of watched it and I was like, okie dokie. I think it's a fun genre film, you know, that it takes itself seriously enough. But I don't know. It hasn't left me thinking about it since. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I really haven't thought about it much. Jordan.
Hello. Yes, sir. Hello.
I want to know before we get in. We've already talked about a lot of these, but what are some? Do you have any things you dislike about your favorite movie, Pacific Rim?
It wasn't as long as I wanted it to be, so I was pretty upset. I'm not gonna lie.
I get
tracks.
that.
That tracks for sure.
I didn't like that bulldog was pretty ugly. I'm not a bulldog fan. And
wonderful.
I wish the stick fighting scene was longer. Like they had more participants, more like actual combat.
Yeah.
With people opposed to robots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Overall, it was the best movie ever. So that's all I'll say about that.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, the guy had a rocket punch. Are you kidding me? Can you rocket punch, Dave? No.
I don't care. I want a fan. I want a viewer. I want a viewer.
Okay, but like, here's my thing, Adam. I think Halloween, the OG Halloween, which Dave has never seen, is a great film. Dave is a fan, and I don't know. Tell me how controversial this is. Not to dig up old territory. Dave loves capital L.
I will not stand for this slander, sir.
He likes Rob Zombie's Halloween better than the original Scream. So let us know if you like the original Scream better than Rob Zombie's Halloween, because that's the actual question here. And I need to know it. But in the meantime, yeah, I kind of... Oh, fuck you, Dave! You piece of shit! Dave just... I'm gonna fucking riot. I'm gonna burn down my own apartment with me in it. I can't fucking believe you just did that to me. Thank you, Adam. You son of a bitch. I had that cocked and loaded on my end too, just in case you got a little unwieldy and you fucking shot from the hip.
You know what they did in the Civil War? They fired back. Get them, Blake.
Shit's about to get real, dude. You have no idea. Oh my god. Yeah, I haven't redeemed any points, dog.
That was the first time I did too. So
all right, I got a green, yellow, and purple, brown. I don't know. Fuck my life. Whatever. All right. Is this a recommend for you, Dave?
Not really. I don't.
Okay.
Like, I don't. If you're gonna watch it, fine. But I'm not gonna tell you out of my bag of things to watch. I'm not gonna have it in there.
Fair enough. For me, this is a recommend. I think it's a fun genre film that takes itself seriously enough to buy into, but not overly serious for it to be schlocky, full-blown schlocky. So this is a recommend. I think it's a fun Saturday afternoon watch. You don't have to think about it too much. It's easily digestible. And then you can just kind of fucking move on with your life. Speaking of moving on with my life, I'm about to end my life.
Yikes.
With these Neckos.
Well, while you do that, I'm going to tell everyone the Dave-O-meter score.
Please do.
So, to go over the rules again, go over the rules of the Dave-O-meter rating. It's golf rules. So the lower score wins, and the max score is how long the movie is. So out of 2.1 hours, which is how long Pacific Rim is, the higher the score means the longer time I spent on my phone. So Pacific Rim gets oh crap!
Well,
both of us. Oh my god!
I'm going through a Necco wafer existential crisis over here, and you just dropping them on me.
Jesus!
I fucking hate all of you. I hope you know. I have no loyalty to any of you.
Well, before this one goes down the hatch, my Dave-O-meter score out of 2.1 was 1.5. So
you're all on my shit list. This is fucking miserable. John, what's up? You showed up just in time for me to die on stream.
Oh God. It's so funny.
Bottoms up, assholes. I keep getting the fucking licorice one. Go on over.
I'm gonna die.
I hate this so fucking much. I hate this so much. You guys are assholes.
Oh god. I got the licorice one too.
Thanks for the nightmares. I'm gonna go see a doctor after this. I got dust on my hands. My equipment's just destroyed.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Nope.
I'm all right. I'm okay.
From the bottom of my heart, fuck you guys.
Oh god.
Oh, not enough water in the world.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, buddy. I feel like I just traveled through a fucking. I don't remember. I just blacked out. What happened in the last 20 minutes? Did you like this movie? I don't remember. I think I have a fucking parasite now. This is a recommend. This is a Saturday afternoon recommend for me. Not a recommend.
Would you pay to see it?
No, absolutely not.
No, that's a good question. I wouldn't.
3 tickets.
Jordan would buy out the theater.
Jordan rent out the theater.
Well, oh god.
Oh.
Now that we've got through that, barely.
I have a headache now.
Yeah, well, imagine what I have. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. Something else is going on. But now that we've gotten through that, we have one more movie to talk about. A little movie that I know, Dave, you were very excited to see when it came out. We talked about this a lot. So we are hopping into a movie called Power Rangers from 2017. Not the OG Power Rangers movies, but the reboot from 2017. And yeah, let's see a little trailer for it.
Let's hit it.
This is your time.
Pre-trailer, trailer. Fuck you.
God, I hate those.
I hate those so much.
None of us really know each other.
We're all screw-ups.
We're gonna spoil it for you, Icky.
All in the same place at the same time when Billy found those coins. Guys, check out how we glow. I'm blue.
It's called radiation poisoning.
No, you're not.
We're strong.
The answer
This music makes it feel like a horror film.
is he's here.
I want to see the trailer version.
Power Rangers.
Did I just say we're Power Rangers?
Is this some kind of joke? We're talking to a wall.
I was kind of expecting a little more.
Yeah, I have stuff to say about that, Pizzas.
So we're
Read Bryan Cranston.
Me and 4 kids found a spaceship buried underground. I'm pretty sure I'm a superhero.
Pee in that cup.
Power Rangers were a legion of warriors.
Dave, this is Power Civic Rim. These movies are great together, actually.
You were born for this. She is pure evil.
How do you expect us to stop her?
It's one time.
Do it better than anybody you ever seen. Do it.
It's barfing time.
That's a lot of gold.
This is your destiny.
Yeah, same, John.
Yeah, it's absolutely the same.
This is your time.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Power Rangers. So, Dave, as a rabid fan of Power Rangers, I need you to tell me what this Power Rangers story is.
So I was pretty young when the initial Power Rangers was out on TV and stuff. But I remember being excited and watching it and loving the Green Ranger. Rest in peace, Jason David Frank. And I don't remember the story back then. But this story is about an alien race that came to Earth.
Yeah.
To protect it. And protect the crystal inside, I guess. And then after 65 million years, these kids blow up a fucking mine somehow and then get these coins that turn them into Power Rangers.
Makes sense.
After they have a camping trip, I guess. Yeah,
no, all this works for me. This is great. Very tight narrative, to be clear here. I just want to address the chat really quick. Yes, Amy Jo Johnson, also. Love her. Near and dear to my heart. Listen, this movie, I didn't know what to expect. I also was a big fan of Power Rangers growing up. If Wendy's in the chat, she can. Oh yeah, there she is. Jordan was the Red Ranger for Halloween. I loved the Power Rangers. It was always on like after school. And I always go home and try to catch it if I could, if I remembered. I have a small brain. I'm stupid. So it was hard. It's hard to keep up. So I don't really care about this. Like I didn't really care enough. I'm not really a nostalgia. I don't really fall for like the nostalgia baity kind of things myself. And so I didn't really care. I didn't really care to see this. But I'm actually really glad you made me watch it because I have a lot to say about this movie. I was more engaged with this movie than I was with Pacific Rim. And there's a number of reasons for that. But hopping into some of the things, I need to know from you, Dave.
Yeah.
What were some of your likes about this movie?
Right off the bat, I will say the Dave-O-Meter rating on this one, lower than Pacific Rim.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you.
Significantly lower than Pacific Rim. This one, you're having your mid Necco stroke, so I'll remind you. My my David meter rating on Pacific Rim out of 2.1 was 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty high score. Not great.
Pretty high. Yeah. Not
This
looking
one,
good.
I would say 0.3.
Wow. But I have to say, like, I don't think, to be clear, this is not a good movie. I'm not going in that direction. But this movie was weird, but also weirdly engaging. So some of the things I think were fun, right? It's these random kids who nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense about this fucking movie at all. But I do like Bryan Cranston gives it his all in this, and Pizza's mentioned this earlier in the chat. Bryan Cranston did some voice work for the show in like the early 90s. Yeah. And so now he's Zordon, which is great. He's also leaning into it so much, and we're going to get to the Krispy Kreme of it all. Trust me, Pizzas, we're definitely going to get there. But he's given it his all. But there's a confusing thing here because Bryan Cranston plays Zordon, but there's also a kid, the Blue Ranger. His name is Billy Cranston. Yes. No relation, to be fair.
No, none. And that was funny to me because I don't remember Billy's last name being Cranston.
I don't know. I didn't even know they had last names in the original series, to be fair.
Fair point. That was a very fair point. I didn't think about it either.
Yeah. But some of your likes, Dave.
I liked the it's actually simultaneously a like and a dislike.
Okay.
I liked the suit CG.
That was one of my questions for you, actually.
I did. I thought it looked cool. I thought it was a cool take on the Power Rangers armor. I thought it was about as cool as you could get.
Okay.
Looking back on how it used to be and like how goofy that would be these days.
Well, yeah, because it was a TV show. It was a cheap ass TV show from the 90s. If they were all in spandex and like cardboard armor, I'd be pissed. I'd probably laugh more. I'd laugh more for sure. But that was actually one of my questions for you because I was like, fine, whatever. One of the things I do think was good about this movie, I don't know if I want to say good, but was engaging, was I think the cinematography, not the CG, but the cinematography, I think was interesting for this movie. Yeah. I think they did a decent job. Somebody cared about it. You know, there's a lot of interesting angles here. And I think the production design on this movie was better than it deserved to be as well.
I can agree with that.
Right?
I can agree with that 100%. But speaking of the armor, what also made me irritated about it was the fact that as soon as they got their armor, they took away the faceplates.
Sure. I don't know. I didn't notice
Billy
that.
does have autism in this movie, Pizzas. But like literally they get their they get their armor. Took them all fucking movie. They get it. It's like, yay. And then literally like after 3 minutes of them having it, somebody turns and like the face shield comes down. It's just like this.
Oh yeah. That's a good point. I didn't think about it that way. Yeah.
Come on.
Their face shields aren't on.
It's like, we don't care who's in the suit because actually, fun fact, the Power Rangers that we saw as kids.
Yeah.
Stolen from Japan. The actors in those suits are Japanese actors. Everything from that was just yanked straight from the Japanese versions, and then all of the scenes that were not fighting was the American shots.
Yeah, because what I recall reading is that it was a show called like Super Sentai or something like that, and they took those scenes and then just like shot wraparounds and shot things to like make a story out of it, which fine, great, it worked, and obviously I loved it, you loved it, we all loved it. So that was a big thing too for Hawk Rules. Is the theme song. I guess we'll talk about the theme song. We don't hear the theme song in this movie except once. The like original like OG theme song. We hear it once. We hear it once. They get their machines. Like each of them have like an animal machine. Zord is what they're called.
Yeah, they're Zords.
And so you see him take off to fight Rita Repulsa, the big bad guy lady, and they cut to the shot, and it's like the Zords are going in shitty CG. It's like this very serious sounding movie. I almost shit my pants laughing. I was not expecting it based on the tone leading up to this thing, and I was like, Like, I could not fucking believe they did that. It was hilarious. I died.
To speak on Cloby-One's point, I do remember that Dark Take trailer that was fan made or whatever, because it was badass. Like, if they had done something like that, that'd have been so cool.
What is this? I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's like a dark trailer where like they've lost, essentially, if I remember correctly. Cloby-One, correct me if I'm wrong, but they've essentially like lost, and it's just like a quick trailer of like the dark take of the movie where like how they get there. I can't remember, but it looks it's one of those things where it's somebody did it as like, you know, like for fun.
Yeah, like a fan made trailer. Yeah.
Yo, I might actually watch the hell out of that. Like the dark version of the Power Rangers.
That sounds
crap. That does sound fun, you know?
And no, Pete says I don't even know what that is, so feel free to share. But one of the things I thought was really fucking funny is they introduced in the opening scene of this movie, it's like the Cenozoic era of Earth, and like the dinosaurs are dying because the meteors are falling or whatever. So the space alien, his name, like the Power Rangers are basically there to defend the crystal, Earth's crystal, and the space alien's name is Zordon, and his rival Rita has the same name as my 87-year-old third grade teacher. What? I was very confused. It's like Zordon and blah 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 and Rita from the nursing home.
It's like literally like Zordon and Alpha and Rita.
Yeah, Rita, who does her crosswords and chews very loudly at lunchtime.
Sometimes I do knitting.
Have any Necco with So, like, that was weird. It made me laugh immediately. And also, they introduce the teenage characters. The first thing they do is they, on the teenage modern day, like, character story, they start off with a joke about jerking a cow off. And I was like, I hate this. I was like, this movie is so fucking dumb. I am not happy. I'm not happy. It was just a very low-hanging fruit. Pun intended?
Well,
I don't think so. Dumb.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say.
What? Oh, no. What?
Two in the bush is one in the...
Fuck off. Fuck off. One thing I did actually really like, though, or I thought were fun, rather. I keep saying like, but I mean were fun. The scenes where they discover that they have powers. They essentially find these crystals in a mine, and they are running from the mine police or the mine security, and they hop in a van. They think they're going to basically beat a train across the tracks to cut themselves off from mine security. Yeah. And they don't. They get hit by a fucking train, which was hilarious.
That's hilarious.
And they get wrecked by a train, and they all wake up in their beds okay and fine. And so everybody starts breaking shit by accident. And I thought that was funny, but I also think they should have continued these scenes where they go to school and they rip every door off its hinges. I don't know what's happening. It's just everything is breaking.
That would be really funny.
I would have liked that a lot.
That would have been really funny. I kind of liked that aspect of the storyline, how these coins made them like superhuman strong.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember that being a thing back in the day. It's just they were just able to fight these goons because they knew martial arts.
Yeah, and have really sweet costumes. And that's fine.
Latex.
And spandex.
Oh.
I fucking can't believe you just said that.
What did I say?
Jesus Christ. Oh, good, Adam. Hey, we'll definitely catch you in the Discord.
We appreciate that, Adam.
Dave.
I'm having myself a night.
Who, buddy? Can someone Necco me out of this fucking stream? I do have to ask, though, if you did wake up with superhero powers, what would you do?
Tell you, number one.
Right on.
And then, I don't know, man. I'd like to say, like, something noble.
Yeah.
But I'd probably start a mover business.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'd rob a bank.
I was going to say that, but I was like, that's too...
Brute force rob a bank.
That's just like walk in and be like, get out of the way.
Yeah, and not even just to see if I could. I don't even need the money. Just to see what happens.
But I mean, like, if you have, oh my God, Adam, we do not speak of that movie. We are Dragon Ball Z fans in this building. No, I thought about this. I actually thought it would be a funny movie idea to have two brothers who get struck by lightning and have superpowers, and then they just start a moving business.
It's just a drama, just a family drama.
Because one of them super strong, one of them can teleport. It's like, we're gonna make millions.
One has diabetes.
That's me. You know,
I was talking about our home videos.
I think what I would also do, now that we're talking about it, I also might join the UFC just to hustle people. You know, just because the odds would be so bad, and then hustle people, bet on myself, collect the money, and then change my name and fuck off to somewhere else.
I'd wait 4 hours, and if it didn't go away, I'd call somebody.
Oh my God!
Superpowers.
Oh my God. This stream is very dark today.
Welcome back.
So I also there's a few more things that I thought were really great too. So to set the scene here, we finally are. It takes a long time for our teenagers to break through their issues and like trust each other and stuff. Mm-hmm. They have to get through it so they can get their armor, their Power Ranger suits.
They can morph.
They can morph. That's what I meant to say. That's what I was trying to say. Get there. Thank you, Dave, for the terminology.
You're welcome.
So finally, they morph and they're riding around on their mechanical Zord things. And just when Rita Repulsa and her big gold demon thing, Tacky, all that gold is tacky. Yeah. Goldar pushes them all into a fucking hole into the ground, and somehow in that hole, all their Zords collect and become a Mega Zord, basically a giant robot Pacific Rim. And what they do is they fight Goldar and they fucking bitch slap Rita into orbit. They smack her out of fucking existence. Into the atmosphere, and I laughed a lot. It was so fucking funny. Oh my God, I can't tell you, Dave, how much I laughed to myself alone here.
I love that. Awful. I love hearing that, actually.
I had a really good time with that part.
That part was really. Did you just slap her? Yeah.
Yeah. Like this is essentially It's like a YA novel adaptation is what this feels like.
Yeah.
It does. Like, I don't know. What are you missing, Icky? Everything. I don't know where you left off.
It's a lot. But here's my thing. Here's my take.
Yeah.
They made it that way because, you know.
Well, I get why they made it that way.
Well, no, but the thing is, nobody as a teenager watches this. This is a kids show.
Well,
so it's a kids show for millennials.
Right.
So make it for millennials. Don't make it for anybody else.
I agree with this wholeheartedly.
So they should have made this like a dark comedy is what they should have made this.
Yes. That would like something maybe a little more self-aware. Because like, yeah, you're right. One of my big notes is, who is this for? Actually, who is this for? Because if it's, I don't know, if it's for Dave, like, I don't know. I don't feel like you can relate to teenage problems.
No.
But kids who are teenagers currently, did they grow up with Power Rangers?
Nope.
But I will say Power Rangers ran for like 20 years though.
So yeah, Power Rangers was different. It was always different, a different type of Power Rangers. They always passed the buck on to somebody else. But these were the original Power Rangers. The original Power Rangers with the original suits and the original Zords. That's us. That's us. That's us thing. It's millennials.
Are they the original Zords? There's like dinosaurs and shit.
Yes. Those are the original Zords.
I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. Yep, okay. I'll never forget because, you know, it was the T-Rex for the Red Ranger. It was the Mastodon for the Black Ranger for some reason. The Triceratops for the Blue Ranger. It was the Pterodactyl for the Pink Ranger. And the Saber-toothed Tiger, which is not a dinosaur, for the Yellow Ranger.
They kind of ran out of shit. They're like, I don't know, we need more dinosaurs. This one's cool.
And then the Green Ranger
Yeah.
was the Dragon Zord. And
Really?
then yes, he was the Dragon Zord. He had his fucking flute dagger, his flagger.
It sounds great.
They would call their Zords one certain way, but Tommy would call his Zord a different way. He would pull his dagger out and be like,
I thought you were gonna do hot cross buns. Hot cross buns.
I'm pretty sure I actually did really close to that. I don't know why I remember his thing. Anyway, but the Green Ranger ends up turning into the White Ranger for some reason. And then the White Zord is the White Tiger Zord, I think.
Sure. I see. I don't know. I don't remember any of this stuff. So I'm glad you're here for that.
Toys. I had all the good toys. I had the flip head toys.
Oh, I had the flip head toy too.
I had the flip head toys.
And those are awesome.
The Green Ranger was my favorite one. And
mine too. Yeah.
I really wanted the Dragon Zord toy, and I wasn't allowed to get it. And the neighbor down the street had it, and I thought about stealing it as a kid.
How un-Power Rangers of you.
Don't care. I wanted
it. There's a lot of stuff in this. There's also oh god, I have so much stuff. There's also a fun thing kind of at the end. I don't know. Actually, I said fun. I don't mean fun. Did you catch this? Where I feel like they were trying to take shots at other big franchises. Like they hit a yellow car. And
sorry, Bumblebee.
Yeah, sorry, Bumblebee. And then Billy asks if that's their principal on the ground, Mr. Feig or Mr. Feig or whatever. Like Marvel stuff.
Oh, Feige.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid.
I don't know if that's the intention or not, but I was like, don't take a shot at the king.
No, absolutely not.
But that was really weird. There's so many. Okay, can we just talk about weird things now?
Yeah.
Okay, here's a weird thing. They coincidentally find the magic glowing power rocks the same night as fishermen uncover the corpse of a 1,000,000-year-old alien. What are the odds?
Well, pretty high when the coins are seeking you out.
What? No, because they caused the explosion. If the coins were seeking them out, they would have found them way sooner.
No.
I disagree. It's dumb. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, they were all summoned there by the coins. They all felt like they had to be there.
I did not get that from the film. You might believe that. The film did not tell me that.
Pretty sure they said exactly that. The coins chose you.
They keep saying that, but honestly, no. What's his fucking name? Oh my God. No, they all have like Billy, Timmy, whatever. They all have the same like generic names.
Jason, Zach, Billy,
Jason. Yeah.
Kimberly
He is breaking his house arrest because Billy wants to blow some shit up at a mine. One of them's emo sulking around the mine because they don't have any friends. And then Zach is just there. I don't know why. Like there's no like actual reason for any of them to be there except for like 3 of them.
Except for the coins are calling them.
Dumb, but they don't make that a point in this movie. They do not make that a point in this movie. They kind of say later. I thought that was dumb. And also, but why did they? Did they know Rita was gonna get? Did the coins know that Rita was gonna get fished out of the fucking ocean?
Yes.
Okay, dumb. Also,
I don't know. I'm speaking for the movie at this point.
I think you're gonna have to defend this movie a lot. Also, the way they discovered their secret lair with the spaceship is also so goofy because they all discover they have powers. They have superhero powers. Like, let's climb up a cliff. All right, let's now jump across the cliff. All right, let's now dive off the cliff. Let's keep swimming deeper and deeper into this thing. Oh my gosh, it's a secret lair. Look at us. I was like, this sucks. I don't like this at all.
Well,
explain this, Dave.
You wouldn't test out your new found like super strength powers
I'm scared of drowning. I'm scared of drowning, so no, I would not keep diving deeper and deeper into a cavern.
Call me one. I mean, what if you got underwater and realized, oh, I'm not running out of air?
I'd still panic. Yeah, no, I'm panicky. You know me. I panic. Yeah, true. Straight up. I'd freak out.
Well, that's why the coins didn't choose you.
thank God. It sounds like a lot of responsibility. I can't handle this.
Yeah, fair point.
Not enough medication in the world. I want to know how you feel about the Bill Hader voiced robot guy, Alpha 5.
No.
Okay, it was annoying as shit.
He was annoying, but
So annoying.
Alpha didn't have eyes like that. So why would you?
I don't even remember that character.
You don't? Are you serious? He had the fucking head
it looked like
with the lights that whenever he would talk.
I saw him in the movie, and then I looked up pictures. I was like, "Is this a new character?"
No, dog. He's always been there.
Yeah, I blacked that part out of my childhood consciousness.
I didn't remember his name, but
yeah, I thought that was annoying because he talks. He's like, "Oh, it's been 65 million years since I've seen anybody." Bro, like he's talking in like very modern English vernacular and stuff, and I get that they have like English patches in their brain or something. I don't know why, because they've been there essentially before English was ever invented.
Yeah, well, they're paying attention
to what? How?
Everything.
Whatever. Shut up, Dave. So one of the biggest things I really disliked about this movie is Elizabeth Banks as Rita Repulsa.
Yeah, it was a little bit much.
Like, her scenes do not match the tone of this movie. She's in a cartoon while everybody else is in their coming-of-age YA novel adaptation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They could have done so much with this. Like, if she had just acted like a normal fucking sociopath, I think. If she had just been a run-of-the-mill sociopath and acted like it, great. And if they had been, like, not teenage delinquents, you know, coming of age, I think it would have been better.
I'm fine with the teenage delinquents thing. It makes sense, but the stuff with Rita Repulsa, because Elizabeth Banks is just like, you know, she's like very, very over the top, and the cinematography in these scenes as well. It's like jumpy, like shitty 2000s horror movie, kind of like jumpy. She goes, she's like looking into camera, and you know, it's awful. It's so fucking bad. And it, whatever. I don't think the movie's great, but literally, even like when we cut to her scenes, it pulled me out of this thing so hard. I couldn't. I was like, this is awful. This is like the worst choice.
Yeah, I think her design was fantastic.
The design was fine. I was fine with that.
I thought her choices were bad for sure.
Yeah. Can we get to the Krispy Kreme of it all?
Let's do it.
I fucking hate this. This is the most goddamn blatant product placement I've seen in a movie in a very long time. Very long time. And the way we get there, people, the way we get there is that Billy, he's like, I gotta find what's called the Zeo crystal or whatever.
Yes.
It's essentially the Earth crystal. It's a crystal under Earth that, if removed, kills everything on Earth.
Yeah.
Sci-fi stuff, whatever. It doesn't matter. So Rita has Goldar, her big gold
idiot
monster man, trying to find this thing. Billy finds where it is first, and he's like looking around on his map, and he's walking into fucking traffic because guess what? Look at me, I'm Billy. I do whatever I want. And he looks at his map, and he looks up, he goes, and he looks up, and there's where it is, and it's a fucking Krispy Kreme. And I was like, how fucking dare you? How fucking dare you? And it's not even just that. I would have been like, whatever, it's dumb. But they bring up and they say Krispy Kreme in dialogue over and over. It's like, the Krispy Kreme? Oh, the Krispy Kreme. You've been the Krispy Kreme. You've been the donuts. The donuts are really good. Have you tried the glazed ones? It's like they do this thing, and I was like, please stop it. Please stop it. Please stop it. Please stop it. And then she finds out where it's at. The Rita Repulsa gets it out of Billy where it's at. She goes, the Krispy Kreme, it must be some fantastical place. And I was like, I am gonna find the person who fucking wrote this. I'm gonna find them. I have explaining to do.
I love this.
The most fuck you part of this whole thing is when Goldar is destroying the town of Angel Grove. Rita Repulsa drops in to the Krispy Kreme, and she's sitting there. She eats a fucking donut on camera. Goddamn munching away on a donut. And I was like, this is shameless. This is fucking shameless. And I don't actually have problems with product placement in films if it's done organically. This feels like a commercial break.
Yeah.
Like it really does, which I guess gives it like the feeling of the original show.
True. It's true.
But I was like offended. I was like,
you were deeply offended by this.
Like, this is the most insane thing I've seen in a very long time.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. I think Krispy Kreme did do like a run of Power Rangers donuts. It was all tied in and all this stuff, dude. They really did. Are you looking this up?
Yes.
I'm almost certain that's a true thing.
The drum, excessive Krispy Kreme product placement in Power Rangers.
Well, yeah. There had to be some sort of tie-in, just like how like Burger King and all that stuff had like movie tie-ins in the 90s. This had to have been the same thing.
I'm not seeing anything. Oh wait, Krispy Kreme's Power Ranger donuts now available. This is obviously from back in the day. They're all cream filled, and they are just cream filled with looks like sugar, not even powdered sugar, just sugar sprinkles on the top with colored lightning on the top.
Oh, cool. Creative.
Yeah.
God damn it. It's just like the most egregious thing I think I've ever seen. And like, whatever, I get it. People got to pay for their films and stuff. And like a little mention here, I'm like, okay. But it's just over and over. And then we just get her goddamn munching on one as Goldar bashes through the thing. He waits to hurt the Krispy Kreme infrastructure until the very end. He's knocking over dentist's office and like social security offices and like old people homes. But he's like, nope, I don't want to smash the Krispy Kreme yet. Oh, fuck this. Anyway, that was upsetting.
I love that. I did think it was weird. I didn't have such an issue that like you did. I was like,
I was just baffled. I was just baffled by it. I don't know. It's just unbelievable to me that they went so hard with it. Like, what does that contract look like? Like, did Krispy Kreme see cut to this film? It's like, more Krispy Kreme.
It's that meme. It's that Star Wars meme of fucking Kylo Ren. More.
It's just wild to me. What else we got here? What are the things I've been talking for forever? What are some of the things that you very much dislike? And Adam, also ask away with your question.
Yeah, Adam, hit us with your question. First and foremost, the amount of cheese was too much in this movie.
That's a great question. We do not watch in Discord because we tend to watch them at random times whenever our schedule allows. Yeah. But we do want to start watching some stuff in Discord. I think I want to start watching some stuff for stream in Discord as well. Just if anybody wants to like hop on and see stuff and hang out, like I definitely want to do that. So yeah, that's definitely on the list of stuff, Dave. I don't know how you feel.
We could do something where one of us watches on Discord when we're like actually watching the movie itself, you know?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. That'd be cool. I'm definitely down for that.
We'll work that out. Thanks for the idea, Adam.
Appreciate it. Yes. So hit me with your dislikes.
Dislikes. Dave. Okay. The cheese was too much in the beginning. It was, but also the fucking stereotypical, I'm so disappointed in you. You could have been great, Dad, was fucking annoying.
Yeah, we get it.
Might have hit a little bit too close to home. And
Dave's getting PTSD watching the opening of this film.
But then I hated how they had them get their fucking armor and their suits, and then they only had the full armor for like 5 minutes, and then they all took off their faceplates. All their faceplates went like, no, I get it. I understand why they did it, because the actors are like, oh, my face in the movie. Your face has been in the movie for 90% of it. Fucking let it cover up, because now I'm pissed.
there's barely any like Power Ranger armor in this movie, pretty much right until the third act starts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so I hated that. There needed to be more of that. I hated how long it took them to figure. This could have been a montage. Them figuring out could have been a montage.
To be honest with you, I liked that they held off from a film perspective and narrative perspective. I liked that they held off on the suit things until the third act. I liked it.
No, that's fine, but like the training should not have been the entire second act.
They did do a lot of training.
That's what I'm saying. It could have been a montage, and they could have been figuring out.
Well, how else do you fill the rest of the movie, Dave?
They could have been fighting some of these rock goons every now and again, and like out in the wild and school. Yeah. But like also figuring out like why can't we do this and like actually showing them become better people instead of just like, hey, we suck. Let's all of a sudden suck together.
Yeah, they did a lot of character development with this, which I think is fine. Honestly, everybody has their own personal story, and what I did actually like about those things is, again, I don't think this movie was geared towards teenagers, but the property wasn't for teenagers. It's for fucking old people like us. So I understand what they were trying to do. This is why it felt like a YA novel to me. Like, we all got problems. We're teenagers. I sent a naked picture of somebody, and I put some cows in my school, and I blew up my locker. I don't know, like typical teen things. Dave, we were in high school.
Yeah.
I feel like they were trying to do that, which I understand. It felt... Wait, hold on. Quick question.
What's that?
For myself. How fucking long was this movie?
2 hours and 6 minutes.
Oh my God, it should have been 20 minutes shorter. which to your point, that whole second act could have been
montage.
I hate to say that there should have been more montages in this movie. I really do, because it did engage me more than I thought it would. But like, bro, 2 hours for a Power Rangers movie? Do you hate me?
Yes, they do.
Yes.
But that's the thing. I don't think they hate anybody. I think they had this really brilliant idea, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna make a Power Rangers movie, but let's make it for like teens these days, and they'll really get into it. And it's really gonna be great. We're gonna have a whole..." And because they were planning on doing like 5 of them.
Well, they had a sequel set up at the end of this thing. They had a post-credit scene for the White Ranger.
I didn't even realize that.
Oh, I stuck around for the end of the credits, dog.
I thought there might have been. I was like, no, I'm going to bed.
Dude, they straight up, I was like, oh boy. So that was ending, and I was like doing my notes, and then another scene pops up, and I'm like, what the fresh hell is going on? And sure enough, it was the post-credit scene is the detention guy, because if you haven't seen this movie, these kids kind of meet in detention, and Zach is from a different school, but is also in their detention at the end, which doesn't make sense. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So they show a post-credit scene, and the detention teacher, he's like, Tommy, where's Tommy? Tommy? And I was like, okay, we get it. No, we get it. And then it kept going, and then a locker explodes, and then the rest of the credits happen. Not a joke.
Yep.
Yes, they did, John. You're damn straight. I've never seen so many people stick around for credits in movies anymore. Like I say back in the day, but like probably 10-ish years ago, a movie ends, lights come on, people leave the theater. And I try to stay for most of the credits for any movie I see. But now people do just stick around. Like it used to be just me sitting around like a fucking weirdo, and the people who worked at the theater like, can you like get out, please? There's so much popcorn in here, and you're just sitting here like a weirdo. But now people stick around, which I think is great.
It's true. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, it's sure. It's cool because every Marvel movie I go to, I know I have to stick to the end.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, every other movie. Not every other movie, but like more like campy action fun movies. I'm like, should I wait? I don't know if I should wait. Well, what if they have a scene? Do I care? Yeah. I don't want to miss out.
Yeah. I mean, for me, unless I really hated the movie, I stick around to the end of the credits. Because I like to think about stuff. I like to digest the film I just saw, and having the credits roll, you may like your eyes glaze over a little bit. You can just sit there and kind of like relax for a second. And I like to think about the films that I see. Yeah. I do, which sounds dorky as shit. Shut up, Jordan. You fuck. But I will say though, like a lot of the movies that I have seen, even this year, people sticking around for the end of the credits. I've talked to a lot of people, like random strangers who like leave in the theater because people are sticking around more. And I've talked about Infinity Pool. Even when I saw Infinity Pool, I sat there and I stood in the parking lot like a weirdo for like 20 minutes talking to some random guy in the parking lot about that movie until it literally got to a point where I was like, this is weird. You're doing a weird thing. You don't know this person. You should go to your car and leave.
Yeah, you should have a long time ago.
Didn't get abducted, which is cool. And I feel good about it. So, yeah.
Well, so they weren't teasing the White Ranger; they were teasing the Green Ranger. But that's a good try.
Whatever. I don't. Do I look like I know what I'm talking about? They were teasing a Ranger sequel for something. I don't know. The movie did not do well, so they are not getting a sequel. To my knowledge,
they definitely scrapped it because it was. I think the box office bombed.
Yeah, I can see what. I don't know. Would this have worked for like? Is there a way this could really have worked for our generation? Actually,
not the way they did it, but there is.
What's the way that this could have worked?
The same way fucking Marvel works. The same way Marvel works. You gotta have a good, not geared towards fucking YA people movie. That's not all on. It's got to have a good story. I think the story could have been about people out of high school. Number one, like fresh out of high school, like maybe college, struggling people, and like they're good people. We see them be good people, but like they still are assholes to most everybody, and you know.
I'm mad because I work at an office. I'm mad because I work at the gas station. I'm mad because I have a white-collar job and I'm not creative. I don't know. Maybe stuff like that. I don't get it.
Wow, John with the facts.
Did it really?
That's crazy.
So I wonder if that's true, then they definitely didn't make any money, because if the film's budget was 100 to 105 million, that the marketing budget was at least 50 mil.
Oh yeah.
This thing was blasted everywhere. There's marketing for this movie, like every single place you can imagine. So I would be curious if it made money. I doubt it made enough money to clear.
No, that's absolutely why they didn't have a second one.
Yeah.
But I think, like I said, it could have been like a dark, where they don't like meet each other all off the bat. I think it would have been great to have like we learn about each character individually.
Yeah.
For a lot longer than we did.
Just to be a 3-hour Scorsese film.
No. Because a similar way. You just have a few minutes here and there learning to get to know these people. And they all like happenstance. I don't think it would have. It should have been one of those things where it was like, oh, we just all happen to know Taekwondo. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that should have been a thing. But I think they could have all been like invited to the same party at a fucking arcade that's like closed for the night. Something stupid. Where they're all there.
Even if they all went to high school together or something like that. Oh man,
like
it's
hey,
like the reunion
what's up, man?
or whatever. And maybe I can like go and feel better about my shitty life by comparing myself to these other assholes at my high school reunion. And they get there and realize they all suck. And they all are stuck together.
And they all end up just like that thing where they all end up just drinking together, and the party ends. They're all still hanging out, like, you just stick around, play video games or something. Yeah. And then
a sinkhole opens in the parking lot, and they fall into the sinkhole, discover the rocks, and then punch their way out of it.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
Then they get to the surface.
Almost there. I'm about to Necco you again.
And then we get to the part where they rob the bank.
No.
Sorry, which way was yours going?
Oh, I don't know. High school reunion. Nobody does.
Nobody cares
point.
about it. That's the point. Yeah.
That's the point.
They suck and everybody's miserable.
I didn't go to any of mine.
No.
I didn't go to any of mine.
I didn't go to my 10-year. I didn't go to my 20-year. I'm definitely not going to my 30-year.
You haven't been out of school for 20 years. You really are upsetting me right now.
2 years is my 30-year reunion from high school.
Jordan.
I can't hold back.
Oh, no. Anyway.
My 35 is next week.
So Jordan, I'm glad you chimed in here. Do you have watched Power Rangers, right?
Yeah, but the most recent time I watched it was the best.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. Actually, tell me about it while I actually ignore you and use the restroom.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. You're gonna love this.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, so,
I'm here.
I turned it on last night, got on Plex, for my legal movies that I have, and I legally clicked play. And while it, counts to 100% to play, I picked up my phone and didn't put it down, and next thing I know, the movie was about over. I didn't watch a single second of it, so I turned it off after hour and 20 minutes of runtime, so I don't know how much was left.
Another hour,
but I missed
about 40 minutes or so, actually.
Everything. It was so good. That's why it was better the second time I watched it.
Well, I mean, I obviously have a very controversial take this stream, but I liked it. I thought it was stupid and cheesy, but they tried. That's fine. I'm glad they didn't have a sequel. But I do think that there was a way they could have made this work. Not this particular movie director or actors or CG, but everything else. The idea could have worked. The idea could have worked if they had done it properly.
Dacre Montgomery is the only guy they could bring back.
Great stuff, insightful commentary.
Yes, thank you. Now that you're back, you've ruined everything.
I know. I'm good at that.
I was hoping it was a number 2 so I could keep talking, but
basically, super.
Retribution's a bitch, Dave.
That's fine. That's okay. This is fine.
Adam, I'm glad you stopped in too, buddy. Always good to see you.
Yeah, great. Fucking cheers. I got a lemon and a lime. And what is it, orange?
Hopefully it's licorice, because fuck you, Dave.
Well, I had licorice when you had yours, so shut up. Anyway.
I got 3 in a row.
Fucking cheers, I guess.
Cheers.
Well, while I'm doing it, you have to fucking talk about this movie, so good for you.
Okay, no, that's fine, because for me, there's a lot of things that I think were... I hope you're fucking miserable. There's a lot of things about this movie that I thought were interesting and better than they deserve to be for like a Power Rangers movie. Jordan, I don't know if you agree with that or not, but
I agree with what you said.
I was pretty surprised. I was going into this thinking it was going to be really, really bad, and it was bad. No, it was really bad. Not really, really bad.
It was bad.
Oh, I opened my mouth and the air got on the flavor.
Sucks. But I do have a question for both of you. Is this a recommend?
If you liked Power Rangers as a kid, yes.
That's literally mine's conditionally. If you like Power Rangers growing up and you want to subject yourself to the YA adaptation version, go for it. Fine. Yeah. There's nothing like... short of the Krispy Kreme stuff, there's nothing incredibly like offensive, about it in terms of taste. It's weird and sometimes hilarious. But short of that, skip it, dude. I don't know. I'm gonna forget about this movie pretty quickly. Yeah. But I do have a question for you. Okay. Is there any other like childhood movie or TV property that you think would be like ripe for a reboot?
Of course, now I'm blanking on everything.
Of course.
What did I watch?
I mean, do you remember the show Wishbone?
Yes. I didn't watch it, but I remember it, yeah.
So it's like, I think it's a PBS show. Wishbone. Yeah. He's like a little terrier, and he goes back in time and traverses history to learn about history. I want to see Wishbone fight the Nazis.
That would be really funny.
Like Wishbone overthrows the Ottoman Empire.
I think they could do No, we just experienced why they couldn't. I'm really irritated about Boy Meets World now being Girl Meets World because it's just a Disney show. And it doesn't have any of the cool things that they fucking had. It doesn't have any of the things that made Boy Meets World good.
Like what?
Like just I don't know, just the tone, I guess, is more what I mean. The tone is, it just feels like a Disney show, and Boy Meets World wasn't. So, I think they could do Are You Afraid of the Dark?
That would be fun. Well, they tried to do something similar to Are You Afraid of the Dark with Netflix's Midnight Club.
Oh, I never even heard of that.
It's what's his?
There's a game
name?
based off of it. Video game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Midnight Club.
Yeah. What's his name? I'm gonna forget the director's name. I'm a fan of. He did Haunting of Hill House and Blind Manor. Mike Flanagan. He also directed Doctor Strange. No, he didn't. Doctor Sleep.
Like, what are you talking about?
My
he
brain,
sure didn't.
My brain is dying. But yeah, I think that show that got canceled, I heard that was fun. I think I saw an episode or two, and that was kind of like Are You Afraid of the Dark? But it didn't do well. I don't know, like Barney Conjures the Devil, maybe.
I actually see a couple here that I think would actually, like, if you think about it.
Okay.
If you think about it, it could be like, actually, that might be really fucking cool.
Hit me.
The first one.
Yeah.
Hey Arnold.
Like an actual animated or live action
like
reboot?
A live action, like darker-ish reboot. Because you think about all this, not all, but a lot of the stuff that happens in Hey Arnold is kind of fucking dark.
Oh, it is. It actually really is.
You know what I mean? Like, I think they could make a cool, gritty, none of it funny, just like, ugh, but I would watch the fuck out of that, I think.
But here's my thing. Like, are you over like dark, gritty reboots of things?
Nope.
Still
love them. Because here's why.
Okay.
Because as a kid, we're watching these things like life is great, and then we're like, as adults, we're like, no, it's fucking not. So I want to see the things that I loved as a kid also not enjoy life. That's
everything is awful.
And then another one, I think, if you could, you did it right.
Yeah,
I think would be the Magic School Bus.
I think it could be. I think that could be fun. Actually, I think that's a good suggestion, but not like a dark or gritty reboot.
No, that one wouldn't be dark or gritty. That one would just be like a reboot of it, where it's actually like a science fiction, like fun adventure show.
Yeah, that could be fun because I think you can bring in some dark elements without just turning off all the lights essentially on like fun kids shows. Yeah, because they're kid shows for a reason. And I think being able to, like with Hey Arnold, being able to talk about like the darker thematic things through the lens of like kid was helpful for kids. And so I think like, just kidding, Arnold's everything fucking sucks. And it's like, we know it's bad, but like, oh. So I don't know. Gritty kids next door.
There's like, looking at some of these shows as a kid, I'm like, actually, dude, some of these might actually be really fucking cool. I'm being honest with you.
Yeah. Okay.
I know. Actually, I think, didn't they try and reboot Sabrina?
They did reboot Sabrina. Yeah.
But it didn't like stay on that long, did it?
I think it had a couple seasons at least. It might still be on. I can't tell you for sure. What?
Could they reboot Nickelodeon's Little Bill?
Oh no. Oh no, I remember that show.
Yeah.
Did you watch Little Bill?
No, because I thought it was very weird.
Why is it bad?
I liked that show.
I thought it was weird. Every time it came on, I was like,
what's weird
about
Little
Bill do?
Yeah. What is
he just gay?
Just the tone of it felt so weird.
I don't really remember the show.
Like 10 to 15 year weird, or like life weird?
Apparently thrown out because of a technicality weird.
Oh,
I like that kind of weird.
I hate this. I hate this conversation.
Moving on. Rocket Power might be cool.
Okay.
Actually, the Powerpuff Girls.
I think they were gonna. I thought something was going on with that. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
What about that bucktooth chick that was in the wild? Has that crazy ass little brother with the curly hair?
Wild Thornberries.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
That
like a little George of the Jungle swing on it too.
That
Pretty
actually
cool.
could be fun, Jordan.
I know.
That actually could be really fun. You should write that down. Fan submission.
Cool. All my suggestions is in one ear and out the other.
That's not right. The Powerpuff Girls original release was not in 2016.
Yeah, definitely not. Oh yeah, Angry Beavers if they made an anime. Yeah, I agree with that, Adam. Actually, I think that's definitely. Ren and Stimpy would be fun as well.
Ren and Stimpy was dark as fuck, dude.
I know, but like I don't know if I think they could just do Ren and Stimpy again, and I would watch it. What?
This fucking Wikipedia is saying the Powerpuff Girls started in 2016.
That's obviously not true, but interesting.
Oh, they rebooted it in 2016.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's Dave just had
I just had a full-on panic attack.
What if all of us were like, yeah, it did come out in 2016?
You would literally see me like quit and just go walk into traffic. No, because I'd be like, this is a Mandela effect happening to me right now.
Yeah, right.
No, but apparently they're doing it again in 2022. Cartoon Network and Warner Bros. Have officially announced a reboot in July of 2022.
I knew they were trying to reboot it in some way, shape, or form, but I don't know if it's. I thought it's supposed to be like live action, but maybe not.
Live action Powerpuff Girls CW series has yet to see the light of day.
Maybe that's what I was thinking.
It's faced a number of development issues, including reshooting the pilot after negative feedback, and losing the actor who was set to play Blossom.
I don't. Okay. Well,
where'd she go?
News to us. Where did she go? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's. I don't know. I don't know if I care about that personally.
No. What a Doug? Would that be super racist? Because of his friend who was apparently like based on a black guy and was like supposed to be some kind of
who?
Doug Funny. His friend Skeeter.
I know Doug. Skeeter wasn't Skeeter blue?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. He was supposed to be.
Shut up.
I can't say that.
Got it. Yeah, I don't know.
See color.
I don't know. Can I tell you something funny?
Captain Planet.
Oh, Captain Planet would be pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. I love Captain Planet.
Did you see the Don Cheadle like short?
Oh yes. Was that for like Funny or Die or something like that? Yeah. I did see that.
I loved Captain Planet as a kid. Oh my god, I loved Captain Planet.
And he loved you and the Earth.
Yes, he did. What? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have any. You're bringing up a lot of things that I have seen and did watch, but because I keep thinking of like vaguely, yes.
I used to have Street Shark toys and Animorphs. I used to have so many Animorph books.
Oh, I love the Animorph books. Those are a blast, dude. Those are really cool. Those are actually surprisingly dark as well. There's some like dark themes in those.
There was.
At least that's what I remember.
I remember them being kind of dark too. Now I'm thinking about it.
I liked them. Yeah.
Dexter's Lab might be cool as a live action remake.
Maybe that could be fun. Oh yes, they did have that episode.
Breaking Bad.
Touche, actually.
Good point.
Do you remember? I was just talking to somebody about this. The Secret Life of Alex Mack. Do you remember that show?
That's literally the Secret World of Alex Mack. It's literally sitting right in front of me right now. I don't remember. I didn't watch it.
Icky. Take a cold shower.
Well, this got weird. I don't know what to do now.
I don't know, because like my brain went to like Lamb Chop and like Thomas the Tank Engine and stuff like that. Like,
you were going way far back.
I don't know why. Like I don't know. Like Thomas the Tank Engine tanks the stock market. I don't know. That's the dark. That's the dark, gritty reboot.
Oh my God, the big comfy couch. Did you ever watch that one?
Oh, I don't know how much I watched it, but I've definitely seen episodes of it.
I loved the Rugrats.
Me too. Rugrats. Me too. I was a big fan.
Loved those. I don't know if there's any way to do that. You know.
I don't know either. I think that was maybe not necessarily of its time and place. I think it probably could work as an animated show still for those like that age of kids.
Yeah.
But probably like not as a nostalgia baity like
no.
The Rugrats.
Like Tommy's smoking a cigarette.
Things haven't been right since I got out of diapers.
Oh, wait a minute. Can we close with the fan theory about the Rugrats?
What's the fan theory about the Rugrats? I'm interested.
Bro, okay, hang on. I got to get this right.
Okay, please don't fuck this up. Our stream depends on it.
Yes.
Wait, they did a high school Rugrats all grown up? That sounds...
I remember all grown up.
I don't. This sounds uncomfortable. Oh, Bananas in Pajamas? Icky, I just saw your comment. I forgot about that show. That was an acid trip of a show.
All right, I got to pull it up if you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And apparently the creator has responded to the fan theory. So
hot damn.
Here we go. It's called the imagination theory. The story goes, Chucky died a long time ago along with his mother. That's why Chaz is a nervous wreck all the time. Tommy was a stillborn. That is why Stu is constantly in the basement making toys for the son who never had a chance to live. The DeVilles had an abortion. Angelica could not figure out whether it would be a boy or girl, thus creating the twins. As for All Grown Up, Angelica was a bipolar schizophrenic who, as a teenager, became addicted to various narcotics, bringing her back to her childhood, thus creating a world in her mind that she obsessed over. Because of the time lapse between the present and the last time she interacted with her imaginary world, she made them older. Angelica was constantly taking hits of acid so she would never have to live without her creations. To her, her creations were her only company in the judgmental world. Angelica's mom actually died of a heroin overdose. Angelica had schizoaffective disorder because she was a crack baby. Additionally, Drew in his depression married a gold-digging whore whom Angelica idolized as a high-powered businesswoman because she fooled herself into thinking it was a real mom. However, she always had a concept of her mom, Cynthia. She used the Barbie doll to mirror her birth mother's image, wearing an unwashed orange dress and jacked up hair, which is why she was so attached to it later. Later in life, she followed in her mother's footsteps, dying of overdose age 13 when All Grown Up was canceled.
Oh my God.
And then the last of it that I'll read because it's a lot here. The only Rugrat not to be fictional, however, was Tommy's unborn brother, Dill.
Sick name.
I mean, I can see all this coming.
Yeah. Jordan's like, yeah, this works for me. This works for me.
It made sense. Sure. Reptar, you know.
This is...
And the creator said, a lot of people believe that conspiracy theory, and no, it's not true. I think she's wrong.
I mean, obviously, I don't think they...
It's not a true story.
Can you fucking imagine if they, like, had this concept for the show, and they're like, oh, man, and they got rejected by, like, early HBO and Showtime's like, okay, let's do it again, but animated and for kids. We just keep all that backstory is something, a little secret, a little us kind of thing.
Yes.
Of course it's not true, but it is fun. Those theories are interesting and fun.
Isn't that crazy though, the way it all lines up? That whoever thought that out was like, I'm onto something.
Whoever thought that out needs a little medication.
Probably. That's fine.
Just smoke a little weed or something. Relax. Relax is what I'm trying to say. But either way, thank you guys so much, everybody. Such a lively chat tonight. Adam, Icky, everybody, Cloby1, Hawk Rules, Pizzas, Dave was here. John,
Blake was here.
John always. Yeah, all of our day ones. We love you guys seriously so much. What do we got going on next, man?
So next week we have our Valentine's Day. Couldn't remember what the fuck it was. Valentine's Day episode. I was having a
fucking glitching out.
I was glitching out with these fucking Neckos. Yes, actually, Icky, he did. You just missed it.
I did.
You did, yes. But it's a podcast episode on all your major podcast platforms, and it is a Valentine's Day. It's our romantic movies. It's The Notebook versus A Walk to Remember.
Yeah, do you remember those movies? Remember those movies?
Mm-hmm.
They're worse than you remember. So, yeah, we're talking about those. It's going to be a fun episode. But if you don't want to wait around, we also have 2 whole ass seasons of episodes that you can scroll through and enjoy if you'd like. But either way, we will be back here on this stream next Tuesday. Do we have anything to talk about, Dave?
Not at the moment, I don't think.
Give us some suggestions. We're in the Discord. We're talking shit all week. So do that and come hang out with us. And yeah, we'll figure out some movies to watch next week. And hell, we may even stream them in the Discord.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'm down with that idea. So come hang out. We'll be here.
Awesome. Thank you. See you all next week. Love you. Appreciate you. You're beautiful. It's just like I'm like reading over all these, dude, and like literally the first fucking ingredient here is sugar. Like, and you're gonna maybe eat a whole fucking roll of like look at like do you even see it's sugar? I'm a goddamn diabetic. Okay. You're gonna maybe eat an entire tube.
This was your idea. Don't come at me.
I know this is my idea. You're exploiting me. You're exploiting me.
You shouldn't have came at me.
You
about
want me
the
to go into goddamn
movies.
diabetic shock over on Necco wafers?
But you started it.
You want to kill me? You're paying my fucking hospital bills.